and you think you've been in this truth without, because let me explain to you, think. Yeah, you come up here and say, oh, I've been a Hebrew Israelite for this long, 10 years. Well, where'd you camp? Oh, I don't got a camp. Well, then that's 0. 0 years. And I don't give a damn if you've been in the truth in your head as opposed to being in the truth in the streets, preaching the gospel like you're supposed to. Even if I did it one day and you did your shit for fucking 100 years, I'm over you. I'm over you. Get that shit out of your goddamn asshole, which is your head. You know, a lot of people, a lot of men come up here thinking that they can teach me something. Well, you're not talking to me. You're talking to the Lord, Yahushua, through me, right? And that's why people got so upset when Yahushua was back on the scene 2,000 years ago. He was telling everybody, look, my father sent me. And they would be like, who's your father? And he'd be like, the heavenly father, Yahweh. And they would get all upset. I encourage you to look up Black Jesus. In the 1960s, some army, I think the British Army, I'm not sure, believed they trapped a man that was doing this, what I was doing, prophesying in Africa, I think he was. They didn't like what he said, so they captured him, and he told them the truth. He told them, look, he's a black man. He was like, look, I'm an angel. The Lord sent me, and he looks like me. And one day, there's going to be more like me, but they will not let you do what you did to me, to them. Go look that shit up. I encourage you. And if you don't believe it, man, then you may die in your own disbelief. Because I'm out here trying to warn your ass. Alright. Jeremiah 10:3. For the customs of the people are vain. Everything you do is vain. You know, you say, God knows my heart. Of course, He made it. He created it. And He knows your wicked intentions too, and that's how He made you. And what the fuck does that mean anyway? God knows my heart. God knows my heart. What the fuck does that mean? That means that you think I'm just a wetback up here talking shit out of my ass. That's a great disillusion that the Lord's putting on you. You're going to earn your destruction. And all these people driving by are going to earn their destruction. Except for that lady that brought us water. You're good. You're good, sister. I'll see you in the shit. Man. You know, you just take care of yourself. Don't worry if you got a husband or a boyfriend. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. Because he might not make it. But you might. And the Lord's going to maybe save you for childbearing. Right? Which is a great honor. That's a great honor. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, and that's like doing physical shit. You know, you cut a tree out, you get a tattoo, you get a shirt, you wrap your car up, and I love Jesus, all that baloney. But you don't know who the hell you're talking about. The work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. So guess what? All these holidays were basically created so that the heathen can have something to worship. You know, something to enjoy. They want to have celebrations too. Right? Why are these Israelite people celebrating? Why are they so goddamn happy when they are being treated like shit? Because this is only momentary. you're having trouble sleeping, and this guy, this guru for yoga, he has a good idea because it works. He said when you go to bed and you're having trouble, just breathe deeply and tell yourself these two things. You can repeat these as many times as you want. I am not the mind. I am not this body. You're not this mind and you're not this body, because those are physical constructs. You're a spiritual being. Jeremiah 10:4. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it may not move, that it move not. Right. So that's a vain celebration. Easter's like that. You know, they got a bunch of shit that they celebrate, a bunch of things that they do, thinking that they're gonna be I don't know, but forgiven. It ain't gonna happen like that. You're gonna be forgiven like that movie Unforgiven. Not like that though. In a far worse fashion. So I'm gonna end the sermon with this one. Jeremiah 10. Jeremiah 10:5. They are upright as a palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good. Oh yeah, I thought I was gonna end it there, but I'm gonna get one more. So our power, our God is like, you know, these things, these false idols, these false gods that you worship, they don't have no power. They can't stand up. It's not in their power to do good or evil. Because to be a true God, you must know both. Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, do all these things. So, let me ask you something. A new family, a woman and a man get together. The woman gets pregnant from that man. They're so happy. They're gonna have a baby, but the baby is born dead. Who did that? Who did that? That's right. And he does good. He does evil. He does good. He does both. All right. So now we're pretty much done for this week. But there's another week coming up. And there's prophecies still happening. Like the teacher said, Apostle Art, there's prophecies popping up. There's a few left. There's a few left. So, you know, be careful out there. What I mean is be careful is watch around, be circumspect, look around. Don't ever be down on your phone. Oh, do this. Look around. Make sure there's no danger. Because you have to be observant. Especially if you believe in the Bible. Now you gotta watch for all these miracles happening. You know, so it's gonna happen. Yahweh Shai is gonna come back. You know, it makes a lot of sense for people to say that God doesn't exist, because Because the people that believe in God promote a God that's all good, and that's not true. Especially if you're watching the world and seeing bad things happen. But I just explained it, so don't be upset. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.